La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretaries. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings or person histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as including ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. But we are delivering this divine democracy so that all of the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Arrowways, all the females and males that Goddess God has incarnated and created, past, present, and futures, can be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, ever-livings authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and alls that we knows, any's and alls and everyone's that we knows, and shells ever knowns and has ever known, past, present, and futures, including all our families and communities, reparatives of the females, divine feminine, and reparatives of the females and males and divine feminines and masculines, equals, past, present, futures, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. And therefore, we also says, therefore, namaste, the divines with all sweets, the divines within yous and alls. And we say is mikutuya oyosin, mikutuya koseveral. We are all related, and we are any's and alls and everyone's related, and because we know we are as also related, we cans and shells and cans come together again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact. And I hope it's fully and happily. And we also says, delights with all sweets, delights within yous and alls, because we know is that we are as alls created of star stuff and made of star stuff, and because we are learning and re-upping the ancient wisdoms of the divine feminine friendlies and egalitarian civilizations, especially the ancient, very lengthy Magdalenian era, and especially Atlantis, Atlantis, Thrace, Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial, to force after endurance, Vedics, Druidics, and Moors, on all our continents and beyond, because space-time is not linear. And so therefore we call ourselves other names, such as co-white-capped buffalo women, co-changing women, Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, in fact, co-sister casinas, or cousin brothers of the clans and gens. We call ourselves co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, and co-katsinas. We call ourselves co-dakanath, co-kalki, co-amari, co-alvash casteros, co-onions buddhas, Dereseu, Ubutus, Orishas, Yamayas, with the word beginning, and co-Zaoshant, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To reunite to kindness and wisdom, past, present, and futures, now cosmic yogis. And so therefore, we call ourselves other names, such as co-volunteering new times. We call ourselves co-cupids and co-psyches and eroses. We call ourselves co-Estelarians and co-Eastelarians. In fact, co-Aestralians and co-Aestralians, because we are uniting and combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is kindness and wisdom's reunited, all the Magdalens and the Nazarenes equally, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and all connecting them to the ancient heritages, especially of Atlantis, Atlantis, and Thrace, and Ubuntu, back and forth, before endurance, Vedics, Druidics, and Moors, all these peace cultures on this and all our planets now, with others watching on other planets, of course, and shows, therefore, it sounds like a daunting task, and so that we becomes a very real Stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands risen, a very reborns and risen nativities, and always risen springs, but and a very last session shall be first theme, a very real Stargate and Star Trek parity peace cultures put together for heavens on this and all earths in contact. It sounds like a daunting task to record killings over the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and risen humanities, but actually is easily accomplished via the new millennial rule, which you can read at 5050 now at WordPress.com. And just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus hosts. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, and use. Because you use Kens and Chelsea, and Kens joins us, becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General Co-Secretary. We have been a little concerned that we would be silly enough to lose our incarnations, lose this planet, and have to do this from Mars somewhere else in the universe, but actually we lose Kens and Chelsea. And Chelsea accomplishes from here now and connected with others. You can see our names and pictures down against them all, and we'll say some of them, and you can read more. And we include all our genealogically start first go first with our great and grandmothers. We of course we have picture frames for bleachers too, so your families too. Our great and grandmothers, and then all the shekhinahs of our families, all the females reparatively, and then equally all our youngest generations, our females and males, all houses and all he's only circles and airways, equally especially essentially relevant stargates and the Akashic records. We'll say some of their names, can say all of them, we'll say some of them. We have DAYSZ and EQUINOXtrueqsz. We have all the Iroquois, Iroquois, Spanish landmarks. More recently is Lydia Costanza and Virginia Barbara Herschel and currently Virginia and Leah Zavandring Newtons, and equally we have of course our co-white cap women, especially and especially my Patricia Sunflowers and Martha and Myrtles and Sophia and Reese's and Laura's and more there. And of course we have our Ubuntu's families. We have Sislins, we have Belinda's, we have Mabel's and lots more there, and Lily and Gaella's, Gloggies and Joanne's and Josephines, and we also have our Lights families. We are Sylvia's and Bonnie's and lots more there. We have our Swain families, Anna's and Alan, and lots more there, and of course our beloved Venezuelans and Marians, our Benchorians, Magdalenes and Nazarenes, and we have Estrella and Liberty and Estrella, and Sarah Harriet, Radiant Ray, and traveling back and forth to circles and clarity, jubilant, Gerald, precious after Neptune and Rose, Grim Marie, Grim Proper, Grim Annette, all the great restored, Grim Joyce, the teaching lines, all the lessons of the wizards of the wizards of house that we also have, with Jenny and Leonia and Lynn of the Gaia families, and Rachel and Lucille Kaya, the Stargates families, our Barbara's and Viva Levines, lots more there. We have our current generations of females, we have Esther's and Rachel's and Anna Marie's and Juliana Marie's equal years. We have our Barbara's and Diaz Divines, we have Jenny's, we have of course, the Beths, and lots more there, and the Charles, lots more there. And we have our youngest generations, especially. We have April's Arisen, Rosa Arisen, our Essentialines, all subject to with Ediths. We have Hesperus Morels, States Anastasis, Thomas Correspondence, especially our beloveds Vanessa Salia, and Harlan Lizards Wesleys, and of course that we say Lighting Lees, the Trans, and Vanessa Sides, and Harlan Lizards Wesleys, and equally Hadass, we say Hadass and Gretel, Leon Ross, Benjamin and John Blessed Bows, and Moores, our Comingsz, varies, always estelarionly, always A's generally, always all relatedly Soons, la leche, parity, not, and let's say it again, la leche, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.